If Chrome or Edge feels swampy, with slow tabs, high fan noise, or memory spikes, this deep clean will fix it. There are 10 steps, each taking around 5 minutes, though some may take longer depending on your setup. You do not need any sketchy third-party tools. Follow along carefully, and your browser should feel lighter, faster, and more stable by the end. By the time we finish, you'll have a browser that behaves like new, and you'll also know how to keep it that way over time. Browsers slow down naturally due to the accumulation of extensions, cached data, background scripts, and sometimes even malware. Understanding this helps you see why each step matters. The first step is to make sure your browser is fully updated. I'll show the process in Chrome, but the steps in Edge are very similar. In Chrome, click the 3 dots in the top right corner. Go to Help, and then About Google Chrome. Chrome will automatically check for updates and start downloading any that are available. Once the download completes, click Relaunch to apply the updates. Do more than just add features. They fix crashes, patch security vulnerabilities, and optimize performance. Even a minor update can resolve strange glitches that slow your browser, cause tabs to freeze, or trigger erratic behavior. If you haven't updated your browser in weeks or months, this step alone can improve stability dramatically. After updating, open a few frequently used websites to make sure everything loads smoothly. Mentioning that Edge users can follow a nearly identical process reassures them without needing a separate screen recording. Next, review your extensions carefully. Many people accumulate extensions over time, often forgetting which ones are active or necessary. Keep only the ones you actively use at least once a week. Remove coupon pop-ups, PDF helpers, crypto wallets you never open, and any other idle extensions. Each extension adds background processes that can conflict with others or slow down the browser, especially if they constantly monitor web activity. For instance, some price comparison extensions continually analyze page content, while certain PDF viewers preload in the background even when you are not using them. Take a few minutes to review each extension. If in doubt, disable it first, then re-enable only the ones you truly need. You might be surprised how much smoother your browser feels after removing just a handful. Consider checking the memory usage of each extension in the browser's task manager, which can reveal which ones are the heaviest. After cleaning up extensions, check your site permissions. Go to Settings, Privacy, and Security, then Site Settings. Review what you have allowed, including notifications, pop-ups, location, camera, microphone, and access to devices like MIDI or USB. If you do not use these features, revoke permissions or block them. Each permission allowed can trigger scripts running quietly in the background, using CPU and memory resources. For example, some sites send constant notification requests or preload content, even when you are not visiting them actively. Cleaning up permissions not only reduces system load, but also improves your browsing privacy and eliminates annoying pop-ups. It is a simple step, but it can make a big difference over time. Hardware acceleration is another area that can impact performance. It is designed to offload processing from your CPU to your GPU, which can improve video playback and rendering. However, it does not work perfectly on every system. If videos stutter, animations lag, or your fans suddenly spin up loudly, try switching this setting. Go to Settings, System, then toggle Use Hardware Acceleration on or off. Restart the browser and test both options. You may need to experiment a bit to find the setting that works best for your machine. Some computers run faster with it on, while others run smoother with it off. This small adjustment can prevent overheating, reduce fan noise, and improve responsiveness, especially on laptops or older machines. Next, clear your cached data and cookies. Over time, browsers accumulate cached images, files, and cookies to speed up page loads. But when the cache grows too large, it can slow the browser or cause login issues. Open the Clear Browsing Data option, select cached images and files along with cookies, and pick the last 4 weeks. Keep passwords if needed. Clearing cached data frees up memory, allows pages to load cleanly and resolves many display errors. If certain sites are misbehaving, clearing their cookies often fixes the problem immediately. Doing this regularly helps prevent long-term performance degradation. Consider setting a monthly reminder to clear cached data for consistent performance. If you have experimented with browser flags, such as Chrome flags or Edge flags, reset them to default. Flags are experimental features that can create performance problems, crashes, or memory leaks. Resetting all flags ensures your browser is running on stable, supported settings and eliminates slowdowns that are otherwise hard to identify. After resetting, restart your browser and give it a test run. This step is especially useful for users who like to tinker with advanced settings, but have noticed new glitches afterward. Keep in mind that some flags can also affect security or compatibility, so resetting them is a good precaution. Performance-saving features in the browser can make a significant difference, particularly if you keep many tabs open. In Chrome, go to Settings, Performance, and turn on Memory Saver and Energy Saver. In Edge, enable Performance Mode. These features prevent inactive tabs from hoarding RAM, which keeps your system responsive. For example, if you work with dozens of tabs for research, content creation, or work, these settings dramatically reduce memory usage and prevent fan noise, freezing, or sluggish scrolling. You can also experiment with tab grouping and suspending tabs manually for additional improvements. Testing after enabling these features will show you the difference in resource usage. Next, review startup settings. Turn off continue running background apps and disable opening a specific set of pages at startup, unless you genuinely need them. Background apps and auto-loading tabs silently consume CPU power and memory, slowing your browser immediately after launch. By streamlining startup settings, your browser opens faster and uses fewer resources. If your browser feels slow right at startup, this is often the culprit, and adjusting these settings can have an instant effect. Consider also removing unnecessary pinned tabs from startup for a cleaner, faster launch. It is also important to audit your browser profiles. Multiple profiles or corrupted profiles can create conflicts, leading to memory spikes, slow tab performance, or even crashes. Create a new profile, sign in, and import only the essentials like bookmarks and passwords. Test it for a few days to monitor performance. If it is smooth, you can retire the old profile. Problematic profiles are often a hidden cause of slowdowns that nothing else fixes. If you use multiple profiles for work, personal use, or testing, periodically reviewing them helps maintain consistent performance. Exporting bookmarks and settings before making changes is a good safety step. Finally, perform a thorough malware and hijacker sweep. In Chrome, go to Settings, then Reset Settings, and select Restore Settings to their original defaults to remove unwanted changes, toolbars, search protectors, or misconfigurations while keeping your bookmarks, passwords, and history intact. Next, run a quick or full scan with Windows Defender to catch any system-level malware that could affect your browser or computer. Malware and hijackers can silently run in the background, stealing resources, slowing down browsing, and causing errors. For additional optimization, consider disabling background media autoplay, closing large inactive tabs instead of leaving them piled up, and preventing preloading of pages you do not need. Test performance after each cleanup step to notice immediate improvements. These small adjustments save memory and CPU cycles, keeping your browser fast, smooth, and responsive throughout the day. After completing all 10 steps, your browser should feel refreshed, faster, and safer while using less memory. You should notice smoother tab switching, quieter fans, and quicker page loads. If it still runs slowly, the bottleneck may be system-wide rather than browser-specific. In that case, performing a full Windows performance overhaul can optimize your entire computer. By following these steps carefully, you can restore speed, stability, and efficiency to your browser without relying on third-party tools, making daily browsing smoother, more enjoyable, and less stressful. Maintaining this routine periodically will keep your browser performing at its best, and a little preventative care goes a long way in avoiding frustration.